Hey, what is up guys? Guitarrock here, welcome back to another Punishing Grey Raven video. Alright, so we're going to check out the dev notes. Basically, there's a new developer notes that they just released recently. And also, if you guys are not aware, we actually have a new banner right now inbound. Alright, so this banner is supposedly replacing the previous As Kamui, if I'm not mistaken. So this is the Karenina banner, so let me claim all of this first before I forget. Now as you can see, alright, so you have this 70% rate in S rank pool, Karenina Amber, so she's an S rank. So obviously I think majority of you guys might already have her. I'm not sure because I did select her as the S selector and I'm going to make that on a separate video. I don't have a weapon to make her work for the time being. She is the new one. I don't recommend you guys to pull for her for the time being because, you know, if you are trying to go for meta, you would have already heard by now that we're going to have Alpha coming in approximately 3 weeks after release. So right now the game has been 1 week, right? So we should have 2 more weeks. So yeah, let's jump into the dev notes. Okay, so there's a couple of things obviously that they talk about. So we're gonna jump into some quick look right here. Rest assured that they confirm that the R&D pool probabilities on the new characters will be based on CN servers, right? The S rank characters, 80% guarantee for 6-star weapons will remain unchanged. Unfortunately, they did add something called the however. Due to launching much later, some changes to the update schedule are unavoidable. So this is my biggest concern. So this is how I'm interpreting it. So they are saying the R&D pool probabilities on new characters. So it's 100% and it's 80% for weapons. 100% for new S rank, 80% for 6-star weapons. And then they say, however, that the update schedule are unavoidable and there might be some schedule tweaks. So based on my understanding, when they say schedule, I'm assuming the characters. Alright, they're talking about the banners. Again, feel free to correct me in the comment section below if I'm wrong, but I'm understanding it that they are not going to change the rates, which is cool. They are confirming that the rates they are going to follow the CN server, 100%, 80%, whatever. But they are saying they might change some of the schedule for certain banners. So this is probably going to be my biggest concern because they might either shift Alpha, I don't know, early on, or they might push her later depending. Okay, so right here they are saying about our content update schedule. Let's just cut to the chase and answer the question that so many have asked. Yes, we hope to bring over as much content from CN version as we can and will be sticking closely to the original reward structure to maintain parity between versions. As with character pools, there may be some differences in the release schedule. Okay, so over here, they even mentioned right here, right? There may be some differences in the release schedule based on the current developer workload, needs of players, and the time required to localize especially content-rich events. So they are giving example like seasonal events such as Christmas and Halloween may be rescheduled to better correspond with the actual calendar event rather than the version number it was associated with in its original CN release. So there's a high chance that they will need to reshuffle certain things around, certain banners, certain events, and it might not follow CN exactly. And then moving on at the bottom here, they say there are some noticeable differences between regions. So mostly related to pieces of furniture, memories, and some special coatings. I'm not sure what does that mean. Without affecting the overall atmosphere and core combat experience, we want to give players in each region a fresh experience. And you can see roughly what to expect by comparing what regional goodies are available on JP and TW server. Okay, so and then they are saying that they might offer a Chinese dub option, so they can't really bring the Chinese text over to global. And then of course, thanks to all the commanders who have encouraged us, shared their love, support for the game through private messages. Making games, as you may have heard, isn't easy, and the moral support means the world to our crew. That's the gist of it. I'm a bit worried and I'm a bit skeptical because I think most players by now have expected like this, like in a particular order, right? Like in terms of the characters and events. And based on what I've read so far, they are clearly saying that they might change. You know, they are saying here the update schedule are unavoidable for global servers. They are coming out and say it's unavoidable. So there are going to be some changes for sure. Like you have to expect some changes. So my concern is, are they shifting the banners around, right? Are they pushing Alpha or... But yeah, this is something that I guess we have to expect. Like even for me, if you guys know me, if you guys follow my channel, I play Counter-Strike, which is another game on C server, right? So that C server did not follow the KR server at all. And sometimes the order of the banners have to be changed. I can understand that totally. So in my eyes, here's what's happening. With the recent backlash for the increased price in global compared to CN and Taiwan, right? So they basically learn from the lesson. They'll be like, okay, so players do compare between these two servers. Maybe we need to be careful because, so they are just coming out and saying this in advance just to let us know that, hey, there's a chance that the global server will have different banner orders. So that to basically cover their asses in a way so that there's no backlash in the future, right? In case players come out and be like, hey, Alpha is supposed to come first, not this guy or that girl, and they have this to back them up in a way. But it's just that some players, they have these expectations, right? They have certain reference point to the other server that they expect, okay, this one will come first, that one will come later, that character will come later. So if you are that sort of player, you might want to like, you know, take everything with a grain of salt from now on. There's a chance that they are going to change something, like in terms of the banner order and such. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Is this something that bothers you? Because in my opinion, it's good that the developers come out and, you know, just blatantly say that there's a chance that they're going to change up the order of certain things, and just to give us like a heads up, right? That's something that I do appreciate for sure. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.